recording. Okay, so from previous, we already have C up to question 19. So we have all the three goal. You're expected to learn all the three goal. Okay, deal with all the three goal formulas. Now let's try to open another file. Open. Okay, P3. This 13. Okay. So on the 13, now we continue with rule. Okay. Now we deal with D. Okay. Now we're going to deal with D. Okay. So we have rule 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. So this is advanced formula. Okay, at these sections, we will assume students already okay with the ABC that we have above. Okay, the students already okay with the ABC that we have above. So how do we actually understand this rule? Okay, so this advanced formula is more like recognizing. You are required to recognize. So if you recognize the formula is in this form, okay, we actually can write it like this. So what is the form? For number 20, if you have a fx, and there's a differentiate of the fx outside, there's a power r, so the result will be this. For 21, if you have fx over here, okay, and this is a f prime, then you will have a e of power fx like this. And 22, if you have a fraction, the top is the differentiate of the bottom, then you actually can write it like this. I'm missing a line here, sorry. This is a modulus. This is a modulus. Okay, and rule 20, the 23 is rule 22 together with partial fraction. So you'll be expected to know how to do your partial fraction correctly. Okay. So over here, let me give you some example. Okay, for 20, let's say I have integrate of x of ex squared. Okay, x of ex squared. So I want to use rule 21. Okay, and I recognize my fx as x squared. But the differentiate of x squared is supposed to give me 2x. I don't have a 2x here. I only have a single x. Therefore, I'm required to do some kind of manipulation. So I will multiply by the half and the 2 inside here. Okay. So I will have so you can see that the 2 and the half get cancelled off. Okay. I can write it like this. So now I have 2x ex squared. 2x ex squared exactly fulfill this rule. So according to the rule, it says that integrate of 2x ex squared, it can be written as e of x squared plus c. So this will be the example of rule 21. Okay, if let's say I have x of square root x squared plus 1. Okay, x times the square root of x squared plus 1, we will have a x with x squared plus 1 power half. Okay, power half. Then from here, we can actually see, we can use rule 20 to recognize the form fx is 2x plus 1 and the power r is half. Differentiate of the inside, I'm supposed to get a 2x. Again, I don't have a 2x, so I do my manipulation. Okay, I do my manipulation. So I have a 2x, so x squared plus 1 and the half. Okay, so that the half and the 2 here can be cancelled off. Okay, then after that, once I write in this way, we can recognize that the formula fulfill the rule 20. Okay, we fulfill the rule 20. Therefore, we can do it immediately. So I will have a half, then x squared plus 1 power of 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2 plus c. Hence, I will get simplify the value 1 over 3 of x squared plus 1 power of 3 over 2 plus c as your answer. So far so good. Are you okay? Can you understand? Okay, the half, the reason that we created a half, is so that it doesn't, it help us to manipulate and fit with the equations. Okay, to fit in the equation. So you can see that it's 2x and a e of x squared. Okay, which is by rule 21 in order to fulfill this, to fulfill it. Okay, so 22. Okay, let's say for 22, okay, I have integrate of tangent. Okay, integrate of tangent. So tangent, you'll see that although this is a nice form tangent over here, but in your section B, you have integrate of sine, you have integrate of cos, you have integrate of secant square, cosecant square, secant tangent, cosecant cotangent, but you don't have a tangent. Okay, because tangent fall under rule 22. Okay, because integration of tangent fall under rule 22. So why is it rule 22? Let's look at it. Tangent, we know that it can be written as sine x over cos x. There is a fraction up here. And over here, in order to use rule 22, the top need to be the differentiate of the bottom. The top need to be differentiate of the bottom. And over here, differentiate of cos supposed to give me negative sign. But I don't have a negative sign. Okay, therefore I need to do manipulation. Okay, I need to do manipulation. So by putting the negative and the negative sign here is so that it doesn't disturb the equilibrium. Okay, so I have a negative sine x over cos x now. Now according to rule 22, the top it is the differentiate of the bottom. I'm free to do my integration. So according to the rule here, it says that it will become negative of ln modulus of cos x plus c. Okay, if the question would like you to further manipulate the form, the negative can actually bring it up, become a power of negative 1. Then you have 1 over cos x. You have a ln of secant x plus c. Of course, depends on whether the question require you to actually do the changes or not. Okay, then 23 is just 22 with partial fraction, then which means you are expected to do some kind of partial fraction before you can actually do the integration. Okay, so please remember the way that you actually learn this formula is one after another. Is getting more and more difficult. Therefore, where this is already section D, so we will assume students already okay with the sections A, B, C. Okay. Hence, it will be good if you can actually use the formula, okay, and answer the questions. Okay, let's see. What are the questions involved? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Where is my thing? Okay. Okay, so the rule, let me see. Okay. If you do the rule here, this one. Okay. Then this one. This one. Then this one. And this one. Okay, so I give you a bit more questions over here because you need to get used to it. Okay, but for question 8 and this one, question 8 and question 10, you don't need to do. Okay, because these two will be for further math students. Okay, these two questions will be for further math students. Okay, then over here, okay, I'll send you the file. This round I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm not going to give you the answer. Because I want you to train how to be familiar with the answers during exam. So therefore, when you do checking using using calculator, checking, okay, you can always substitute with a small number, let's say 0.1 to 0.2. Okay, then you do checking using calculator. So to see whether do you get the answer correctly or not. Okay, this one need to train. This one no choice. Okay, you have to be very confident with your calculation. So 0.1. If you let's say you see any trigo question, remember trigo your needs in radian mode. Okay, so I send this file to you now. Okay, wait, let me see. A2 for the maths. So I do maths, just maths. Okay. P3. Okay, I already sent the file to you. Okay, now you try to do the questions following the 4 formula here. Rule 20, 21, 22, 23. Trying to do these exercises. Okay, I will stop the recording, but you can try to do the questions. Stop recording.